Today I will discuss about voice. You can find here two sentences. The boy plays football. And another sentence is football is played by the boy. Here three components of this sentence, the boy plays football, are common in this sentence. That is football, the boy play. Only the subject and the object has been interchanged. In the first sentence, the subject, the boy, has become the object with the preposition in this sentence, and the object of this sentence, that is in the first sentence, has been changed as subject in this sentence. And the verb has been changed to past participle form with a be verb. Let's see. The form of the verb has been changed. This change of this verb or the form of this verb has been changed due to the interchange of this subject and object. Here it is the voice. It is the voice. Let's come how we will define a voice. Voice is the form of the verb from where we could come to know whether the subject acts directly or indirectly. That is, whether the subject acts or is acted upon. That is voice. In the first sentence, we have find out that the subject acts directly. That is, subject is active here, so the voice is active voice. Here, in this sentence, we have find out that the subject acts indirectly, that is acted upon. So, this is passive voice. These are the two voices that we have find. So, we have seen that the verb has been changed from active to passive, and it will also be changed from passive to active in this way. So from active to passive, this change follows a few rules. In this sentence, we could see that the object of active voice has become the subject in passive voice. That is, football is the object in active voice, and it has become the subject in passive voice. And the subject of passive voice has become the object in passive voice. The subject of active voice, the boy, has become the object in passive voice. And the finite verb has been changed or has been used in the past participle form. But before this past participle form of this finite verb, it has taken a be verb. That is, from when we will change the verb from active to passive, we will have to use the past participle of the finite verb, and before that we will have to use a be verb in any form. That means be verb may be am, is, are in present tense, was, were in past tense, and be verb itself when the modal auxiliaries will be used. This is the example that I have cited here. Let's see another example. He is reading the newspaper. Here the subject, he acts directly. That is active voice. So it is active voice. And it should be changed to passive voice. First of all, we should know how the sentence is here. The subject is active, finite verb is reading, and a be verb is used. That is the ing form, that is, it is present continuous tense, present progressive or continuous. And the newspaper is the object. According to rules of changing from active to passive, the object of active voice should be used as the subject, the newspaper. Finite verb is to be used in the passive voice, that is past participle form of read, and it will take a preposition with the object. That is, the subject will become an object with a preposition, that is by. Here we have seen that it is in continuous tense, that is be verb and ing verb. Finite verb is to be used in the passive voice in past participle form, so it has been used previously. I have used it. But before coming to this, that the present continuous tense takes a be verb, that is according to subject, and as it is in continuous tense and according to the rules to passive voice, it should take a be verb. But as it is in continuous tense, so be verb should be used in being. This is the example of present progressive sentence from active to passive. He is reading the newspaper is read by me. In passive voice, generally the object takes a preposition when the subject becomes an object. It should be used by frequently, but without by, the prepositions like to, at, with, etc. are used. I'll cite you some example with these sort of prepositions. Let's come to the present perfect tense. I have taken your pen. Your pen is the object in this sentence and I is the subject. Have, as used in perfect tense and past participle form after have, it has been used. So, as the I subject acts directly, so it is active voice. According to rule, from active to passive, your pen would be used as subject. And according to subject and tense, have would be has, as it is singular sentence. The past participle form of the finite verb is to be used as taken. And preposition, the subject would be with the preposition that is me. But where is the be verb in passive voice? So it's to be used be. But after has, the verb takes past participle form, so it should be been. That is, in perfect tense, been should be used as be verb. It would be I have taken your pen. When it would be used in passive voice, that would be your pen has been taken by me. The subject directly acts, so it is an active voice. The subject, he, object, the glass, and the finite verb is broke. According to the rules of change from active to passive, the object of passive voice should be the subject, the glass. According to tense, the be verb would be here was. The finite verb would be past participle form, broken. And the object would be him with the preposition by. So it would be the glass was broken by him in passive voice. Let's come to past continuous tense. He was playing chess. Chess is the object, he is the subject, finite verb is playing, the verse is the present continuous tense. For present continuous tense, the be verb is. As the subject directly acts, so it is an active verse. It will be changed to passive verse as the object should be chase as subject in passive verse. According to tense, it should be the be verb. For the past continuous tense, it would be was. And as it is in continuous tense, so be verb would be been for passive voice, and the verb is to be used in past participle form, that is played, and the preposition is there, and the subject would be object him. This is the past continuous tense. Let's come to the past perfect tense. They had won the match. They had won the match. It is in past perfect tense. The object is here the match, the subject is they, and the finite verb is won with the auxiliary verb had. It is an active verse as the subject directly acts here. The object is match. It is to be used as subject in passive verse, match. According to perfect tense, the had should be used as auxiliary verb. And according to perfect tense, the be verb should be been. I have showed it in the present perfect tense. And the verb is to be used on past participle form and preposition by. The object of they is them. So the sentence is the match had been won by them. Now comes to future tense. I shall meet my friend. Here, the modal auxiliary shall is used for future and indefinite tense. So, future tense, it would be used, shall or will according to subject. The first person takes the modal auxiliary shall, and the second person and the other persons would take will. Generally, it is used. You may use in place of shall, will. It may be used. But here the object is my friend, I is the subject, and finite verb is made. So, object would be the subject, my friend. As it is in third person, so the modal auxiliary would be will. I have mentioned that the be verb in its root form is used in future tense. That is, be, will be. And the verb would be in past participle form, that is met, meet, met. And the by subject would be me. So, it is in future indefinite tense. He will scold me. Me is the object, he is the subject, scold is the finite verb, will is the modal auxiliary for future tense. So, I would be as subject, shall would be the modal auxiliary, be verb for passive voice, and finite verb would be scolded in past participle form by him. Future indefinite tense or simple future tense is frequently used. I have not mentioned all the other forms of tenses of present or past or future. These are frequently used, so I have mentioned here. I will mention with another modal auxiliaries that is not used in the future tense but in the present tense, may or can, how can be used in passive or active voice. Let's come with an example. I can take you home. Here the modal auxiliary is can, finite verb is take, you is the object, I is the subject. Here, if you ask the verb take with what or whom, the answer would be you. This is not the object, it is the adverb, place of adverb. So it will be you, subject in passive voice. Can, in place of can or may, the modal auxiliary in active voice would be the same in passive voice. If can is in active voice, so you will have to use it in passive voice as can. Generally, the student use it food frequently. By mistake, they have used it. I don't know why, but I have found out. But my experience says that can is used as food in many places. You should keep it in mind that whatever the can or could in form in active voice, it would be used as same in passive voice. That means if can is there in active voice, it should be can in passive voice. So can be the direct form of be verb, that is be. The finite verb of the past participle form of this verb take is taken by me. You may call me at night. Me is the object here, you is the subject, may is the modal auxiliary, call is the finite verb, at night, place of time, time. That means adverb. I am of adverb of time. I may would remain unchanged in any form of subject, whether it is I or me, or I or you, or he or they, or we, whatever it is. If it is may in active voice, it must be may in passive voice. So be verb is be, finite verb is called by you at night. One thing I have forgotten in this sentence, home is to be used here. That is home. The adverb form at night or home would remain unchanged in passive voice. The caricature of subject or object and the finite verb is to be used from active to passive or passive to active. Other forms would remain unchanged, whatever it is. That is, we have find out with all the examples that I have used the subject, object, finite verb, modal auxiliaries, etc. But the active form of active voice goes to passive with the changed format is subject or object or finite verb. Mainly, these are the verbs that are used from active to passive or passive to active. I have only cited that from active to passive. These are the basic concept of voice, and I will show you another example without by, the preposition without by. I know him. Subject is I, know is the finite verb, him is the object. So he should be subject as it is in present tense, so the verb would be is, finite verb would be known, but here the preposition takes to with me. Whatever it is, after know, it should be used to. Her song pleased me. Me is the object, pleased is the finite verb, her song is the subject. So, I was, as it is in past tense, so was is the verb, and finite verb would be pleased. Here the preposition takes with. Keep it in mind. With the specific verb that is please. Her song. Her behavior. Shocked me. It would be I was shocked at her behavior. So the preposition is here at. These are the different types of prepositions used in classifiers. Not only by, but also there are to, with, or at. These are the prepositions I have frequently. These are the prepositions frequently used in classifiers.